Okay, so I originally had a video for the Nintendo Switch 2, but um simply Adobe keeps being annoying and it keeps deleting the video. So you know what? I'm just going to say screw it. I'm just going to make this one-shot video and say what my basic thoughts on Nintendo Switch are. So the console itself looks absolutely amazing. I'm really happy with it. I really like that that has 4K resolution and that it's capable of like 60 to 120 FPS capabilities. I am so happy about that because that's basically what I wanted from the Switch 2. And it's basically what we got. So now we're soon going to be able to play Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom without any frame drops. It's actually gonna be so good. I'm going to be gooning to that. Oh my days. The chat feature, although it's kind of like a late feature, other companies did it first, I'm really happy that Nintendo's finally, getting onto the game. Again, that's one thing I've really noticed with the Switch 2. It really does feel like it's finally Nintendo, catching up with the competition. They're finally understanding that they can't live in the past. They can't, be in the prehistoric era. I get it. I appreciate how Nintendo does things for a lot of the time, but we have to move with the future, Nintendo. That's how things work. So I am happy that with a lot of these things, Nintendo is really catching up with the times. Another thing that really shows that is the fact that the console has 256 GB. Really happy about that, but honestly, not very happy about these, different different SD cards. I'm not really happy about that, but I do get it since, faster transfers and all that, so I understand it, just not really happy with it. Okay, also, thing I'm really not happy about, home screen really looks really boring. Oh yeah, also forgot to mention, Joy-Cons look, I do like how the Joy-Cons look. I like how they can be used as computer mice. It's something that a lot of people have been, theorizing, and I think it really works. It really does. Now, for the games collection, I'm kind of happy about it, but I'm also kind of not. Where's the new Mario game? Come on, what's going on with the new Mario game? I'm obviously not talking about Mario Kart World, which does look amazing. I'll talk about that soon. But where's the new mainline Mario game? What's going on, Nintendo? Is it a problem? Is it it's been oh my days! It's been 8 years since Mario Odyssey, and oh my days, I love Mario Odyssey. I really need to replay that game soon. But yeah, it's been 8 years. I don't know what's going on at Nintendo HQ, but come on, guys, where's our new game? I want another mainline Mario. But yeah, from the collection that we do have, it's pretty good. Again, like I said earlier, Mario Kart World looks beautiful. You can play as the cow, which is just brilliant, and also, the Donkey Kong game, I'm not really a fan of Donkey Kong, but I cannot lie, that game does look pretty good. I guess it's kind of like a substitute for the mainline Mario game that I assume Nintendo... What's the name of that branch of Nintendo? The guys that make all the games. Look, I'll research it and then I'll put it on the screen right now for you to read. Yeah, I guess it's while Nintendo something works on the main game, some sort of subsidiary studio is going to work on this Donkey Kong Bonanza game. Also, on the topic of Donkey Kong Bonanza, really like Donkey Kong's new design. It's definitely, a lot more, it's a lot more cartoonish. I like it. Now, where else are we going? Oh yeah, again, on the topic of Nintendo consoles being more powerful and getting more in the times, it's nice to see that more... My god, that motorcycle. Okay, it's nice to see that Nintendo is getting, it's nice to see that Nintendo's actually getting more support from third parties. We're seeing Elden Ring, which I am so happy about. We're seeing that new Souls-like game from FromSoft. I was excited about that game until they revealed that it's going to be an online game. I don't have a problem with online From Software games, but like, it's just, I prefer, the actual, like, I prefer the actual, the way, the actual Souls-like formula. I don't like doing the online stuff as often, unless it is calling players to assist me or assisting other players in Elden Ring. That's what I like. But, yeah. So I'm not the biggest fan of Dustborn, but I probably will wait for more information to come out on the game and see what I like about it more before I actually do play it. So yeah. Okay, let's see here. Oh yeah, other games that Nintendo, I actually do like that we are getting other games on Nintendo Switch 2 as well, like we're getting Street Fighter 6, we're getting, what was the other one? Shoot. Damn, I'm drawing blanks. Whatever. Street Fighter 6 is coming to the Switch 2, so that's great. And also, the Hollow Knight fans and the Deltarune fans can finally chill out. I know they have been freaking out on Twitter. Yeah. Also, one thing that I really cared about, that I just know other people didn't care about, was the box packaging. I originally thought that it was really, really, really bad. Like, it looks really hideous from this teaser that I'm showing you right now, but when it actually did when it actually did show a bit more of it, I actually do have to admit it does look better than it did before. It's not good still, but it is definitely better. My biggest problem with it still is just all this empty space for the top part that says Nintendo Switch 2. Like, it's just a whole lot of red. Like, can someone call up Cardi, because just a whole lot of red. It's just a whole lot of blank. Whole lot of nothing. I actually did see this design on Twitter. I'm going to show it on screen right now, and the person who made it. I think it's better. I do think that the logo should be a little bigger, but also besides that, it really is perfect. It's exactly what I would want from Nintendo Switch 2. Okay, also, another thing I'm complaining about with the games, Welcome Tour. It should have been a free console tie-in. Like, it's about $10, or I assume that'd be like £8 for us here in the UK. Honestly, I think more people would actually be happy with Welcome Tour if, like, the Switch 2 itself costs like £8 more or $10 more, and Welcome Tour was packed in. Then Welcome Tour actually just being being paid. Like, I think that really would have been the best of both worlds. Like, an £8 increase. Like the Nintendo Switch currently, I believe it's £395. That's how much it's going to cost. And if it went up to like £403 or £402.99, I think people would be a lot more forgiving with Welcome Tour. But as it stands, I'm just not really happy with Welcome Tour, being paid. Even if it is relatively cheap, there's better things I could do with that money. It's kind of like the whole, that one shipping meme, like free ship, like that whole free shipping meme, but it costs a little more. That's basically what I'm trying to say here with the pricing of it. Okay, so there's a few other things that I'm kind of averse to, but they're not really too much of a big problem. I guess I'm not really happy with the fact that the Switch 2 versions of Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom, I think they should have been free upgrades. That's what I think. I just think they should have been free, like, especially since the Breath of the Wild doesn't even include the DLC from the research that we've done. It doesn't include the DLC, which is so lame. I don't know why Nintendo is being cheap like that. It's so ridiculous, to be honest. And I think it's about time we acknowledge the elephant in the room, that being the pricing itself. I already did mention the pricing of the Switch 2 itself, which I think is fine. I think it's decent. the Mario Kart World being like £75 is insane. Like, I do get it. I do understand that video games cost a lot more to develop. I do understand that budgets are getting a lot higher. I do understand that it's not every single game that's going to be like £80 or £75, but it definitely kind of sucks. It definitely does. I do get it. There's a lot of factors that go into this. Inflation is one of them. I almost keep forgetting that inflation is a factor into this. But yeah, I do understand it. But just because I understand it doesn't mean that it doesn't suck. It doesn't mean that it's no, that's not a painful thing to look at. Looking at the price. Like, goddamn, goddamn, guys, we actually might have to start making Klarna payments for Splatoon 4. That's how it's gonna start looking like. And then we also have to pay for the online. Like, Splatoon 4 is gonna be an investment, guys. Oh my days. Okay, so that's about it for my thoughts on Switch 2. It's a fantastic looking console. I'm not really the biggest fan of the pricing for a few of the games. I'm still going to buy the console because, I still need for Splatoon 4. There's still a few games that do look good and all that. But I am definitely going to be a lot more cautious about what games I'm going to buy with these high prices. So yeah, I hope that if Nintendo is going to release a game at £75 again, it better be worth it. They better put their entire soul into that. Also, Mario Kart World should not have any paid DLC in my opinion. That's just what I think. I don't think they should have any paid DLC because they're already charging this much for the game, so, no paid DLC, that'd be nice, Nintendo. It really would. Now, before I leave, I have a small announcement. For a while, I've been wondering how I can make YouTube content that isn't really associated with Splatoon or Nintendo, and I finally figured it out. I decided, hey, why don't I just start fresh? Why don't I start a new YouTube account? So that's exactly what we're doing. I have started a new YouTube account called Anarchy Crow. Get it? Anarchy Crow? And Crow? And Crow Anarchy? Yeah, I thought pretty hard on that one. I lie, I didn't. But either way, Anarchy Crow is now a channel that is available. I will try to make a few YouTube videos there soon. They might just be on a few random topics. And yeah, until then, I will see you on Anarchy Crow, and more future videos might be coming in the future here on Anarchy. So, until then, take care of yourselves. Goodbye.